In our next session, we will see the concepts related to business activity monitoring. What are its goals and benefits? What are the key features? And what is complex event processing? We will discuss and describe its conceptual description and types. In addition, these metrics act as the starting point for further analysis. Drilling down into details of root cause analysis. operational intelligence systems also provide the ability to associate metadata with metrics, process the steps, channels. With this, it becomes easy to get related information. For example, retrieve the contact information of the person that manages the application that executed the step in the business transaction that took 60% more time than the normal, or view the acceptance rejection trend for the customer who was denied approval in this transaction, or launch the application that this process step interacted with. So the purpose of operational intelligence is to monitor business activities and identify and detect situations relating to inefficiencies, opportunities, and threats, and provide operational solutions. Some definitions define operational intelligence: an event-centric approach to delivering information that empowers people to make better decisions. In addition, these metrics act as the starting point for further analysis. Sophisticated operational intelligence systems also provide the ability to associate metadata with metrics, process steps, channels, etc. With this, it becomes easy to get related information. Example, retrieve the contact information of the person who manages the application that executed the step in the business transaction that took 60% more time than the normal, or launch the application that this process step interacted with. Then now we will see what are the features of operational intelligence. Different operational intelligence solutions use many different technologies and can be implemented in different ways. So some common features of an operational intelligence are real-time monitoring, real-time situation detection, real-time dashboards for different user roles. correlation of events. Industry-specific dashboards. Multi-dimensional analysis. Root cause analysis, time series and trend analysis. Then finally, big data analytics. Operational intelligence is well suited to address the inherent challenges of big data. Operational intelligence monitors and analyzes the variety of high velocity, high volume, big data sources, often performed in memory. Operational intelligence platforms and solutions then present the incremental calculations and changes in real time to the end user. Now we will see the technology components. So operational intelligence solutions share many features, and therefore many also share technology components. So we present a list of some of the commonly found technology components and the features they enable. So the first one is business activity monitoring. Then complex event processing. Then business process management. Metadata framework to model and link events to the sources. Multi-channel publishing and notification. Then dimensional database. Then root cause analysis. Then multi-protocol event collection. So the business activity monitoring means dashboard customization and personalization. Then complex event processing means advanced continuous analysis of real-time information and historical data. Business process management to perform model-driven execution of policies and process defined as business process model and notation models. Then metadata framework to model and link events to resources. Multi-channel publishing and notification. Dimensional database, root cause analysis, and multi-protocol event collection. So operational intelligence is a relatively new market segment. In addition to companies that produce dedicated and focused products, there are numerous companies in adjacent areas that provide solutions with some operational intelligence components. Then operational intelligence places complete information at one's fingertips, enabling one to make smarter decisions in time to maximize the impact. By correlating a wide variety of events and data from both streaming feeds and historical data silos, operational intelligence helps organizations gain real-time visibility of information in context through advanced dashboards, real-time insight into business performance, health, and status, so that immediate action based on business policies and process can be taken. Operational intelligence applies the benefits of real-time analytics, alerts, and actions to a broad spectrum of use cases and beyond the enterprise. One specific one specific technology segment is automatic identification and data capture. represented by barcodes, RFID, and voice recognition. Then, how do we compare the operational intelligence with other technologies? So, first we will see comparison with business intelligence. Operational intelligence is often linked to business intelligence or real-time business intelligence in the sense that both technologies help make sense out of large amounts of information. But there are some basic differences. Operational intelligence is primarily activity centric, whereas business intelligence is primarily data centric. As with most technologies, each of these could be suboptimally coerced to perform the other's task. Operational intelligence is by definition real time, unlike business intelligence or on demand business intelligence, which are traditionally after the fact and report based approaches to identifying the patterns. Real time business intelligence relies on the database as the sole source of events. Operational intelligence provides continuous real-time analytics on data at rest and data in flight, whereas business intelligence typically looks only at historical data at rest. Operational intelligence and business intelligence can be complementary. Operational intelligence is best used for short-term planning, such as deciding on the next best action, while business intelligence is best used for long-term planning. Business intelligence requires more reactive approach, often reacting to events that have already taken place. If all that is needed is a glimpse at a historical performance over a very specific period of time, existing business intelligence solutions should meet the requirement. However, historical data needs to be analyzed with events that are happening now, or to reduce the time between when intelligence is received and when action is taken. Then operational intelligence is more appropriate approach.
Operational intelligence provides continuous real-time analytics on data at rest and data in flight, whereas business intelligence typically looks only at historical data at rest. Operational intelligence and business intelligence can be complementary. The operational intelligence versus system management. So system management refers to the availability and capability monitoring of IT infrastructure. Availability monitoring refers to monitoring the status of IT infrastructure components such as servers, routers, networks, etc. This usually entails pinging or polling the component and waiting to receive a response. Capability monitoring usually refers to synthetic transactions where user activity is simulated by a special software program and the responses received are checked for correctness. Availability monitoring refers to monitoring the status of IT infrastructure components such as servers, routers, networks, etc. This usually includes pinging or polling the component and waiting to receive a response. Capability monitoring usually refers to synthetic transactions where user activity is mimicked by a special software program and the responses received are checked for correctness. Then we have complex event processing. There is a strong relationship between complex event processing companies and operational intelligence, especially since complex event processing is regarded by many operational intelligence companies as a core component of their solutions. Complex event processing companies focus on development of a complex event processing framework for other companies to use within their organizations as a pure complex event processing engine. Then we have business activity monitoring. Business activity monitoring is software that helps in monitoring of business process as those processes are implemented in computer systems. Business activity monitoring is an enterprise solution primarily intended to provide real-time summary of business process to operations managers and upper management. The main difference between business activity monitoring and operational intelligence appears to be in the implementation details. Real-time situation detection appears in business activity monitoring and operational intelligence, and it's often implemented using complex event processing. BAM focuses on high-level process models, whereas operational intelligence relies on correlation to infer a relationship between different events. So the business activity monitoring is an enterprise solution primarily intended to provide real-time summary of business process to operations managers and upper management. The main difference between BAM and operational intelligence appears to be in the implementation details. BAM focus on high-level process models, whereas operational intelligence relies on correlation to infer a relationship between different events. Then finally, we have business process management. A business process management suite is the runtime environment where one can perform model-driven execution of policies and process, defined as Bpm models. As part of an operational intelligence suite, the business process management can provide the capability to define and manage policies across the enterprise, apply the policies to events, and then take action according to the predefined policies. Business process management also provides capability to define policies as if-then statements and apply them to events. So a BPM suite also provides the capability to define policies as if-then statements and apply them to events. Now we will discuss about business activity monitoring. Business activity monitoring is a software that helps in monitoring business activities as those activities are implemented in computer systems. The term was originally coined by analysts and referred to the aggregation, analysis, and presentation of real-time information about activities inside organizations and involving customers and partners. A business activity can either be a business process that is orchestrated by business process management software, or a business process that is a series of activities spanning multiple systems and applications. Business activity monitoring is an enterprise solution primarily intended to provide a real-time summary of business activities to operations managers and upper management. So what are the goals and benefits? The goals of business activity monitoring is to provide real-time information about the status and results of various operations, process, and transactions. The main benefits of business activity monitoring is to enable an enterprise to make better business decisions, quickly address problem areas, and reposition organizations to take full advantage of emerging opportunities. What are the key features? One of the most visible features of business activity monitoring is the presentation of information on dashboards containing the key performance indicators used to provide assurance and visibility of activity and performance. This information is used by technical and business operations to provide visibility, measurement, and assurance of key business activities. It is also exploited by event correlation to detect and warn impending problems. a.m. So a bank might be interested in minimizing the amount of money it borrows overnight from central bank. Interbank transfers must be communicated and arranged. The bill of vital communication would cost the bank large amount charged by the central bank. The business activity management solution would be programmed to become aware of each message and await confirmation. Failure to receive confirmation within a reasonable amount of time would be grounds for the BAS solution to raise an alarm that set in motion manual intervention to investigate the cause of delay and push the problem towards resolution before it becomes costly. Another example involves a mobile telecommunications company interested in detecting a situation where new customers are not set up wrongly and correctly on this network and data and billing solutions. Low-level technical events such as messaging passing from one application to another over the middleware system or transactions detected within a database log file are processed by a key engine. All events relating to an individual customer are coordinated in order to detect an situation whereby an individual customer has not been promptly or correctly provisioned or set up. An alert can be generated to notify technical operations or to notify business operations, and the provisioning step may be started automatically. Now we will see complex event process. Event processing is a method of tracking and analyzing streams of information about things that happen and deriving a conclusion from them. Yes, possible. These events may move across the various layers of an organization as sales, orders, or customer service calls. There will be news items, text messages, social media posts, stock market feeds, traffic reports, weather reports, or other kinds of data. An event may also be defined as a change of state when a measurement exceeds a predefined threshold of time, temperature, or other values. Analysts suggest that complex event processing will give organizations a new way to analyze patterns in real time and help the business side communicate better with IT and service departments. Vast amount of information available about events, sometimes referred to as event cloud. Then we discuss about its conceptual description. So CEP relies on a number of techniques like event pattern detection, event abstraction, event filtering, event application and transformation, modeling, event hierarchies, detecting relationships between events, abstracting event-driven process. So what are the concepts related to CP? CP is usually used in operational intelligence solutions to provide insights into business operations by running query analysis against live feeds and event data. Operational intelligence solutions collect real-time data and correlate against historical data to provide insight into and analysis of the current situation. Multiple sources of data can be combined from different organizational silos to provide a common picture that uses current information. Wherever real-time insight has the greatest value, operational intelligence solutions can be applied to deliver the information needed. In network management, systems management, application management, and service management, people usually refer instead to event correlation. As CEP engines, event correlation engines analyze a mass of events, pinpoint the most significant ones, and trigger actions. However, most of them do not produce new input. Instead, they relate high-level events with low-level events. Inference engines. Example, rule-based reasoning engine typically produce input information in artificial intelligence. However, they do not usually produce new information in the form of complex events. Next, we will see business process management. Business process management is a field in operations management that focus on improving corporate performance by managing and optimizing a company's business process. It can therefore be described as a process optimization process. It is argued that business process management enables organizations to be more efficient, more effective, and more capable of change than a functionally focused traditional hierarchical management approach. These processes can impact the cost and revenue generation of an organization. As a policy making approach, business process management sees process as important assets of an organization that must be understood, managed, and developed to announce value added products and services to clients or customers. This approach resembles other total quality management or continual improvement process methodologies, and BPM proponents also claim that this approach can be supported or enabled through technology. As such, many BPM articles and scholars frequently discuss BPM from one of two viewpoints: people and technology. So let's see some definitions. So BPM is the definition, improvement, and management of a firm's end-to-end enterprise business process in order to achieve three outcomes crucial to a performance-based, custom-driven firm. That is clarity on strategic direction, alignment of the firm's resources, and increased discipline in daily operations. So next we will see changes in business process management. The concept of business process may be as traditional as concepts of tasks, department, production, and outputs, arising from job shop scheduling problems in the early 20th century. The management and improvement approach as of 2010, with formal definitions and technical modeling, has been around since early 1990s. The term business process is sometimes used in IT practitioners as synonymous with the management of middleware process or with integrating application software tasks. Although business process management initially focused on the automation of business process with the use of information technology, it has been extended to integrate human-driven process in which human interaction takes place in series or parallel with the use of technology. Recent variations such as human interaction management are concerned with interaction between human workers performing a job. So BPM can be coupled with other methodologies such as Six Sigma. So some BPM tools such as process flows allow users to visualize, measure, analyze, improve, control, and re-engineer. So let's see BPM Lifecycle. So business process management activities can be grouped into categories such as design, modeling, execution, monitoring, and optimization. So the first step is design. design consists both the identification of existing process and the design of the process. Areas of focus include the implementation of the process flow, the factors within it, alerts and notifications, escalations, standard operating procedures, service developments, and task handover mechanisms. Then we have to decide whether or not existing processes are considered. The aim of this step is to ensure that the correct and efficient theoretical design is provided. The proposed improvement will be an human to human, human to system, or system to system workflow, and they target regulatory, market, or competitive challenges faced by the business. The existing process and the design of new process for various applications will have to synchronize and not cause major outage